Everybody, it's Invictus. Time to another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Thursday, Mosh Pit. Hope you all had a good start to your Thursdays here. We're waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes, but I'm also recording this in a little bit of a batch session here earlier in the week, so thank you all very much for the support. I hope you all enjoyed the Tuesday stream as well. Here's your meme of the day, brought to you by Izzy Bird. Title thread was Unexpected Guest from episode 253. Me enjoying an Isaac video. Alex. D. Like how Alex has now become more of a cryptid than Sinvicta has. Thank you very much, Izzy Burr. I'm glad everyone enjoyed that. I know Alex, and he enjoyed it as well. He's been busy, but he's catching up. We got a rock bottom start, y'all. Bravo Yankee 069 Mike Victor Charlie. I swear we've had that seed before. Yeah, we've got ourselves rock bottom. Also have the Razor Blade, but unfortunately we have no red hearts to just farm damage off of it, so... Okay, so rock bottom start. What does this mean? Well, it means that we cannot lose any stats from the point that they're at right now, unless we somehow get rid of rock bottom, which is not going to bloody happen anytime soon. And any temporary stat ups that we get from, like, say, a strength card, or maybe a temporary buff like Red Stew, or even Binge Eater, it will only increase our stats. It will not decrease our stats at all, no matter what. So, for example, if we end up getting something like, say, Soy Milk, we will not lose the damage at all. Now, the damage coefficient will still be affected by something like, say, Soy Milk in this very specific example, but our damage will not go down. So if we have 15 damage and we pick up Soy Milk, we're still going to have 15 damage. It's just that the next damage upgrade and all subsequent damage upgrades after picking up Soy Milk in this instance will be affected by the Soy Milk negative multiplier, I guess. But again, it's only good. Rock bottom is easily the most broken item in the game by far. It's amazing that we still have it, and it's amazing it's not been nerfed. I don't want to jinx it or anything like that, but just know that we love it. The health up pills. So obviously pills means that pills are also on the table, as we don't have to worry about losing any stats. It's usually the biggest deterrent for me using any pills anyway. And we do have a Tinted Rock in here along with Fruity Plum. So, yeah, this is one hell of a good start. Good way to start off the Thursday, Maine. Go try to get a bomb there. We actually end up getting our bomb anyway, so joke's on you there, Broody Plum. I don't know why I said Broody Plum. It's been a few days since I recorded in batches, but I like this sort of approach to recording because it allows me to kind of take breaks from Isaac. Yeah, I do like 2 or 3 videos in a row, and then I'll stop for a day or two just to give myself a break. And it's nice. It's a nice little switch up of the routine here. That's really been helping me out a lot. The Ace of Diamonds and the Rib of Greed means that we don't have to ever worry about having a greed fight in our shop anytime soon. I wasn't really trying to come in here and fight gluttony, but here we are. So you see there, we use the Razor Blade. Now, this is a great example of what Rock Bottom can do for your run. So the Razor Blade is supposed to be temporary, but if you notice, when we leave here, yeah, that is a permanent damage up. So it's going to take a while for other damage upgrades in order for us to see any improvements from 10.37 because we've raised it so high already. I mean, we've essentially tripled our damage here. So it's going to take a while, but man, what a start. Absolutely terrific start here. And with the Razor Blade, the damage is, I believe, uncapped. So we can just simply use the Razor Blade wherever we want and just get more damage, I think, maybe, or it might be capped, actually. Get Amnesia, so fun times there. We did get a range upgrade from the pill. Yeah, it looks like Razor Blade is actually capped, so I didn't know that. I thought it was uncapped, because it just goes off of just how much HP you end up shredding with it. Super Secret Room may have been there. Sometimes it is. It really just kind of depends on where we are on the floor right now. Obviously, we're nowhere near the boss room, which is where that one's usually relegated to, so Secret Room might be there as well. We have 5 bombs. Might as well take a look at it. It is there. Gonna drop a bomb here. Yeah, Found Soul. I mean, Found Soul's okay. You know, it will double. It'll double the bombs that you put down, double your shots and everything like that. But it's not better than us not having to worry about greed. The Rib of Greed saves you one greed fight, and you get something amazing in that shop. Hey, that's more value than you'd get out of Found Soul. So I don't mind Found Soul. It's just not. It's not in the cards here, I don't think. Lots of pills here, but again, with this damage and this tears rate, we're just getting started, y'all. Like the entire world is our oyster currently, and we're about to have a lot of fun here. I'm gonna save the coupon for the Devil Deal because obviously we don't have a lot of HP to be giving up right now. So, and that's basically the only thing that we could do that would nuke this run is me getting a little bit too cocky, a little bit too aggressive with the Devil Deals, and then taking one too many Devil Deals, leaving us with a little bit of HP, and the next thing you know, we get hit by something charging directly at Isaac, and then everyone's sad, or some people might be happy, I don't know, and then we start doing random streaks after that. We got Larry Jr. here. Even more people signing up for the Patreon, everyone. Thank you so much. Again, please allow a day or two for us to get the confirmation for the payment and everything to get processed, and then you will see an email from teamsinvicta@gmail.com with your beta access to the randomizer app. We've had hundreds and hundreds of runs now been used, and it's so awesome to see, and I cannot thank you all enough for that. And of course, I could have saved myself one. I should have just taken low delirium. I just don't want delirium. We can only go up from here in terms of our stats, and that is a great place to be at. Surprised we didn't get hit there. So you may have noticed with us taking Sin Robes, you might be saying, hey, wait a second, how come your damage didn't go up? Well, remember what I was talking about earlier, because we boosted our damage so much thanks to the Razor Blade. We would need to get an accumulated value of, what, 7 or so from damage upgrades before we start actually seeing them affect our paper stat. Now, we're still dealing 10.37 damage. Like, that's still happening here. It's just that we're not going to see that value rise until we get, like, a few. We need more than a few damage upgrades. I'm going to take Mystery Sack here. It's worth a bomb. We might be able to get that back. We can get Contagion as well, which obviously hugely popular right now, especially after that Contagion Inc. episode that we had a couple of days ago. It's an extremely strong item. It's always good. Never have to worry about it causing anything. It doesn't do a knockback. It just only deals damage. And it's good damage of that. So if you can get a Contagion outbreak in a group of small enemies, the whole room is just gone. I'd like to use some more movement speed here, but again, stats are just not going to be a problem. Even if we don't get any more stat ups for the rest of this run, we're still going to be fine. Between the combined powers of like temporary upgrades and temporary stat boosts with tarot cards, that sort of stuff, it's just going to be more and more powerful the further that this run goes on. And this is a run that we win in the short game and in the long game. Got an Eternal Heart there. Look at that. We're getting a lot of money here, so we could go look for the shop. I think first I'm just going to see if we can get maybe another Devil Deal here to use the coupon for, and then if we don't, then I'll simply go to the shop. It's that simple. Okay, so we didn't get a Devil Deal here. We did get another Tears upgrade, which I'm fine with. If a lot of time, it's only floor 3, but it's 7.5 minutes into this run, and that's going to leave us with plenty of time to get to boss rush, as long as we don't lollygag too much. Obviously, we need to get a key so we can go into the store. So hopefully we can get one of them there Yaves soon. Yeah, you see Contagion poisoning everything from the Globin. Surprised it missed the Floor Liquor, but got a Hangman card. Sure. Looking for a key, and not only did we get one key, we got two. One of them was a charge key too, but unfortunately Unfortunately, we were already kind of committed to that move there, so could have maybe snuck a second free item here from the shop. I like options, but not here. I think I can wait. A car battery, on the other hand, y'all. Car battery. We need 2 cents to get car battery for free, guaranteed. Or we can go down to a 50-50. Let's go open this golden chest over here. We just need 2 cents. There's a temperance machine, so we're going to get it. It's just I'd rather not use a soul heart for it. And we get more than enough. Reason why 2 cents was the magic number there is because we had 11 cents. We needed 13 to buy everything out, and then we can save 15 cents by getting car battery. Of course, we can also just buy car battery, but that's not as fun as getting it for free. You see the logic there. It's just like I talk about it whenever we do our Pokemon streams too. It's like, you know, yeah, you want a Charizard card that's like $300, right? But you would spend $3,000 just to get a $300 card. It's not always about the value of the card. It's the thrill of the hunt. That's what I tell people all the time. I get lucky and get one more full charge. No, that's okay. So car battery plus coupon is going to be amazing for us because now we can get 2 things for free every time we have a tap. I don't know why I'm holding on to this lover's card. But now we got to make up for it. We've lollygagged a little bit too long, but it was definitely worth it to come back and get car battery. Got some big time plays out of that golden chest in the mob trap room, and we're looking solid here. It's a great start to a Thursday. I tell you what. Thank you, Hank. King of the Hill revival just smashing records for Hulu, and it's currently it's the top rated, most popular animated series right now, which is just so awesome. And it's legitimately good too. It's not even me talking about the King of the Hill revival through nostalgia-filled glasses either. It's legitimately funny. My girlfriend, who's never watched King of the Hill ever, was absolutely loving the whole season. We finally did finish the whole season tonight, actually, and it was only 10 episodes, but it was good. It felt great. I hope that Mike Judge finds enough success here, and I think he already has, to renew it for a couple more seasons. Just go on another 14 season run. That would be amazing. We also watched Alien Earth, which I was excited to go to see. It's a new mini series on, I think, FX, which is just Hulu. And I was excited, but that excitement quickly diminished when I started watching it. I don't know what to say about the show. I'll talk about it without spoilers because I know it's brand new. Just came out. It just came out over the weekend. It feels like 5 different TV shows put into one, and none of them really feel like an Aliens movie. There's a lot of really disjointed dialogue. There's these weird flashbacks that have nothing to do with anything. That's seemingly anyway. And then there's also just random Black Sabbath and Tool. It's really, really weird. And I'm not the only one who felt that way. Because I love Aliens. Like I love the original movies. I think that they're fantastic. I think that they're just a vision of just an art. And I don't know what I was expecting for the Alien Earth series, but it wasn't this. Oh my god, that was a mega bomb. Don't see that too often. So again, without going into spoilers there, just know that I'm trying to temper your expectations, because my expectations were through the roof. I was like, man, this is going to be great. This is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see what happens pre Ridley and seeing how everything progresses from Earth, and see what the Xenomorphs do and everything like that. And So far, it's not been like that. It's been very, very odd. And I know that I'm not the only one who feels that same way. It's just weird. Like, that's the thing that I can say is it's just weird. It doesn't feel like an Aliens franchise anything. It's 5 different TV shows with an occasional Aliens reference in it. And that's about it. 73%. The game knows what we're trying to do with this double coupon here. And I'm going to go in there anyway, game, so whatever. And this is the reason why we got the car battery coupon here, so we can do that. Look at that. Cost us absolutely nothing. What a run. Contagion ripping through everything. Still have not. Ooh, car battery spin down is interesting. Okay. Okay, things are getting even more interesting here. We get it on the first tap. Look at that. That turns into the mystery gift in 3. I definitely want. Ooh, we could turn that to kidney stone. I think that we should do that too. I don't care about Tech Point 5. Well, I'll grab it, but I don't care about it. There we go. Okay. The crackjacks here. Man, it's tough for me to give up Dark Prince's crown, but there's a reason why we're going so hard here for Kidney Stone. If you've never seen Rock Bottom Kidney Stone, ooh, brother, you about to get informed. You about to get a crash course in awesomeness. 17 cents now. Still looking for the item room if we can find one somewhere. I mean, there is one somewhere. Presumably, anyway. 2 of 3 for Leviathan. 1 of 3 for Guppy. Guppy's tail. It's the reason why we don't have any keys right now. Come on, Ministro. Come on. I know what you're doing. You're funny. You're cool. Haha. Look at you. We're trying to waste our time before getting boss rush, but you know, you're just making yourself look like a fool. Let me do that. We got lucky there. I'm hoping that we end up getting a bunch of like an egglet or something like that where we can use the Ace of Spades on, because obviously we need some keys. We're going to be opening up every single chest that comes our way, deliberately or accidentally. That dime from Mystery Sack. Thank you, dime. Thank you, Mystery Sack. Contagion again, just ripping through everything here. So we are going to be able to get Kidney Stone, which is our tiers. Let's put it this way: our tiers rate is no longer going to be an issue for us. Not that it was ever an issue anyway, but just keep an eye on our tiers rate. Yeah, that's permanent. That is permanent, and that is the reason why right there. You make the play. You see a chance for Kidney Stone, you take the chance for Kidney Stone. Easy peasy movement speed upgrade there as well from Spinning Top. And man, you talk about your all-time one of the great starts here. I mean, absolutely zero complaints. This is just gonna be one of them fun runs. Strap yourselves in, boys and girls, because we have a hell of a good time planned for today. And we can get a whole butt ton of keys here, and I think that that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I don't care about the bone hearts, to be honest, because all I want is just all I want is just keys here. I know this seems crazy, but look, Papa wants some of this good stuff here. Don't ever call me Papa. That includes myself. If we get one reroll, we need one more full charge here, and we can get Guppy's Paw, which would be great. We have 15 keys, including a golden key, so it's going to be a huge boost to our ability in opening up these chests here, and economy, and all kinds of stuff. Notice how the rock from Kidney Stone is piercing and also spectral, by the way. 29.53 tiers rates. That's pretty good. That is, how you say, very nice. Yeah. "17 minutes. We still have a chance for boss rush here. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna get Guppy's paw real quick, just to do it. I'm not going to use it, obviously, but yeah. Hopefully we get some piercing shots, help us out. Blood Clot's absolutely massive, and so is Eye of Belial too. Holy, it's been a while since we've had a new, but this one's well on its way. Oh, there's perfection there. Yeah, I'm moving a little bit too fast. I'm focused on getting boss rush here. The crazy thing is, if we get another big tier effect, or tiers upgrade, we'll be able to increase the bonus from Kidney Stone even more than it already is, which may seem impossible, but this is just the starting tiers rate. Like y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Showing the importance of having spectral tiers here. We still need to find the Fool card, and we just did. Secret room's adjacent to the boss trap room, but right now we're not focused on that. We're just trying to get to boss rush. My God. As the only downside about Kidney Stone is just that it does interrupt the flow of things. So you have to be prepared to sometimes have instances where you fire and there's nothing that comes out of Isaac's face. As soon as we missed that shot, I knew that we were going to get hit there. And this is also not the right way to go. I'm guessing is over here. We have a minute. We still have plenty of time to get in there. Even if we do go in the total wrong way. Wait, what? The door was over there? Oh, I didn't even see the doors. This is this dang Curse of Darkness, man. I was gonna say, how in the world is the boss room not over here? It turns out it was. Get a soul heart here, no devil deal, and Athame is so good here. Mom's Key is 2, though, with Guppy's tail, but gonna go with Athame. And it's really no problem for us just to do boss rush. We might as well while we're here, right? And we're not in any danger of dying. There's very little the game's gonna be able to do. It might get a cheap shot here and there, but yeah, we ain't dying. And Eye of Belial doing its thing. I don't even know what was over there, but whoever was over there is now not happy. Yeah, so there's the little cheap shot, as always, from the game. Right on cue. Thank you very much for proving my point, game. As always. And we're getting the pass-through damage as well from Eye of Belial. So once it hits the initial target, it's going to give us that piercing shot that deals double damage. Oh, I didn't even see that spider there. Mystery sack. He had no idea what other boss was over there. Didn't really matter. This one kind of matters, but not that much. I didn't even see who the other boss was there with Gertie. And we get Deadeye too. Holy smokes, man. Well, if we needed to get some damage scaling, we now have it with Deadeye. And that's just going to boost our damage even more, and we might actually start seeing the damage value tick over here with Deadeye. I wouldn't mind getting SME Superfan. We could also get Guppy, but I don't think there's enough room for us to get it. We would have to get a bunch of full charges in the shop, which again, we don't have to worry about a greed fight, so it's possible. Wouldn't mind getting Spectral Tears here. There is one full charge. We don't have Nun's Habit. There's no way for us to get any other charge here. So we're going to have to probably settle for SMB Superfan, which is fine. It's not like it's a bad item. No, actually we can't. Unless there's a charge beggar. See if there's a charge beggar inside of the arcade. There's not. Yeah, and $3 bill is definitely not worth it here. $3 bill is never worth it, to be honest. And we get Guppy anyway, so I guess we don't even have to worry about that. All right. Well, that'll work as well. What is this run, man? We are in Fuego. Down here, call that we're on Fuego. I got the super secret room real quick. And yeah, I mean, we could use definitely use some HP here. Not that we're worried, of course, but HP would be helpful. Definitely take it, although the compass would have been nice, but it doesn't really matter if we have mapping or not, though. We're just going to plow over everything in this run. Let's see. Maybe up here? Yeah, so look at the damage tick up immediately there from Deadeye. So it's going to take even more damage upgrades now for us to see any other change in the damage value for quite a while, thanks to Deadeye. And Rock Bottom, of course. Rock Bottom being the biggest one. All upgrades are now permanent, no matter the source. They're all permanent. This is also a time where you would want to get something like Succubus, any damage booster at all, any. Red Stew, strength cards, I mean, anything, and it's permanent. That's how you really take Rock Bottom. Oh, it was a charge key. That's how you really take Rock Bottom to the next level. Because Rock Bottom is already S tier. It turns into double S tier when you start getting a lot of the temporary upgrades and the ones that just flat out will never not be good. Yeah, Fallen's already dead. Get Maw of the Void, which I will take. Not that we need it, of course. And we can actually void... well, no, we can't void Spin Down. Nope, we can't do it because that would consume the... That would consume the item anyway, so yeah. So voiding Spin Down is just not going to happen. Of course, I'm happy to take Maw of the Void. It's not going to be something that's... It's not... Maw of the Void gets outclassed in every way here by our current tiers rate and DPS. So we can use Maw of the Void almost like a supplementary fashion here. Turns into... Oh my gosh. There's a compound fracture. This is just gonna be. This is gonna be messy. Can't stop firing, so the little bone spurs are going to be hitting the hosts until the kidney stone wears off. Like I said, it's the only downside of kidney stone in this regard. The interruption of damaged surfaces can be a little annoying, but it's definitely worth it. Obviously, no devil deal there. Of course, they're gonna go fight old Hushy. Come on now. Old Hushy. We might as well, right? Like there's nothing stopping us, and nothing that can stop us here. Ooh, Holy Mantle would be nice if we can get it. I doubt it. Animus Sola. Experimental treatment. I mean, experimental treatment is only going to give us stats up, but there's a half price full charge in here. Will we get another full charge? I don't think so. Mysterious Liquid would go pretty nuts with this. We have nothing that gives us a charge. We don't have Nun's Habit again. We don't have anything like that. Yeah, I'm gonna take Mom's Key. I think we're just gonna take Mysterious Liquid just because. And my soul is so good too, man. But take that. We'll take Experimental Treatment just because it's 2 or 3 for Spun. We only gained shot speed, so we have no idea what the other stats were. They're probably tears, honestly. Tears and damage. It actually brings our DPS way down if we try to fire Maw of the Void. Couldn't see that one. You don't want to mess. You don't want to do that, old Hushy. Not only do you have to contend with Maw of the Void and Athame, but also have to contend with Contagion. If Blue Baby didn't exist, of course, because it already procced. Now goes old Hushy. Gets a little bit of a cheap shot in there because I couldn't see the tier. But man, absolutely destroyed. Curse of Blind, who cares? No items that we're going to be taking on this floor anyway. Again, just kind of using the location of the Super Secret Room to help with determining where Satan could possibly be. And looks like it was right on the money here. We don't have to worry about laying a bomb here. We're just going to evaporate everything. Yep. There we go. Now goes Stanley, and yeah, the game has absolutely no answer for this. Let's see, Sister Maggie. Ooh, no, Dark Prince's Crown. That wouldn't be bad because that would also. Oh man, Pyro too. And Rubber Cement. I mean, we got to take Dark Prince's Crown just for the temporary stats ups. I am gonna take. There's also an R key here too. I mean, we got to go for it, right? It's been far too long since we even had a sniff at an Omega run. It's a stretch. It's hard to pass up Pyromaniac, brother, but we gotta try. Okay. I just, even with the size of the dark room here, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. If we're gonna have enough charges, I really don't. About to find out. Okay, there's one. We need 3 more full charges. Still looks like there's a lot of room here, but it's going to start closing off quickly. I'm hoping we get lucky and get like the battery pack or something like that. Even if Nuns Habit were to drop, we don't have enough HP, nor do we have any extra lives for me to really get super aggressive with that. Yeah, we need 2 more. The Urn of Souls that's changing, not Old Bandage. I don't know, man. I'm thinking that we probably don't make it there. But not for the lack of trying. We have to hope there's a charge beggar in the super secret. We get soy milk. Wow. Okay. So there's our hard cap tiers at 120. Like I said, you ain't seen nothing yet with that tiers rate we had about 10 seconds ago. Now we can start really pumping the damage here. Yeah, this run, you knew this run was going to be ridiculous from the moment we started. One more for the R key. Is there any way that we can get it? I don't recall seeing a 48-hour energy pill anywhere. It's unfortunate we don't have Nun's Habit or anything that can feed us a charge. Yeah, that's it. There's Host Hat. But unfortunately, we're just going to come up just a tad short for R key. Hey, I tried. I did try. All right, we'll get another opportunity, hopefully. Yeah, this is just a stream of mess. No problem at all. Of course we're going to do Victory Lap. Come on. I can see Kilo, Quebec, Golf, Delta, Bravo, Delta, Zulu. And remember, everybody, if you're enjoying this episode, make sure you click that like button. Got lots of room to go here on the like streak goal. The randomized theme week, all random theme week here, which is going to be absolutely bonkers. Didn't have to bomb my way in here, but I'm gonna. There's a full charge, so if we need to get a couple of rolls done, we can. Ox gives a squeezy. Our tears rate is already pretty much maxed, but I am gonna take squeezy anyway, just because I want the soul hearts. As the only reason. I could have gone back and gotten the full charge, but I think we're going to be okay without it. Still would love to get piercing shots and spectral tears if possible. Spectral tears more so than piercing. We already have piercing. It just will not stop firing here. BBF is BB bad, although we do have host hat, so I guess we don't have to worry about BBF hitting us. Also contributes towards the Beelzebub transformation, not that we need that, of course, but probably just important to note. Get Diplopia. So Diplopia is interesting now. What could we do with Diplopia? Well, we know that we're going to get a Devil Deal here. We don't need Guppy. It's weird that we were able to kill the middle one, but not the two head turrets there. Sure. I mean, it's not going to matter because, again, we already have max tiers. We have the ultimate max tiers here. And the Head of Krampus is not going to do it for us, so... I don't really know what we can even do with Diplopia here. Let's see what's in the super secret room, I guess. Now, Diplopia, we could get maybe an R-Key. I have to go back, all the way back up here just to see what the spin down is for Curse the Tower, because I don't remember, but for something in my head is saying that that's an important one. So let's go look. It's not. But I will take continue anyway, just because the hilarity of it all. And we're going to head on down. So we end up not using Diplopia, but not that big of a deal. Yeah, don't ever try to throw down a bomb in that environment there. Your bomb is never going to land where you want it to, especially with Continuum. Continuum just makes a mess out of everything. Did we need Continuum? No, but I did it for the hilarity. I mean, this is just stupid. That could be Guppy there if we needed a third Guppy item, which of course we don't. Okay, so we're looking for a couple things here. Sharp Plug's actually not bad for spin down. That gives us a chance to use our HP to spin down into stuff that we need or want. We need and want to get School Bag. Genesis is here, but not what we want. Birthright could be interesting. Aether would be good too, man. Take the mystery gift. Let's see what this produces for us in the secret room. Doll Jr. Let's see what this does turn into. I don't think it turns into anything notable. I mean, it's Isaac's Tomb is fine. Could also go Vanishing Twin here. That would cost us some HP though. I'll just take Isaac's Tomb. There's no need to overthink it. We still have plenty of other shops that we can have a chance at getting the school bag Archie. The only downside is that we've already exhausted Diplopia. Diplopia is off the table now. And we can still roll in the shop too. It's not like we're done here. There's our map. Absolutely. We get Twanky, but honestly, I'm fine with more options. There's the Diplopia again. Yeah. But Sharp Plug is a very significant upgrade for us because it allows us to just harness the power of our HP in order for us to feed charges to Spin Down. And I am gonna roll into 9 lives here, just for a little insurance. Nothing too crazy, but I'd rather have it. It's better to have it than not have it, especially if we end up getting something like Damocles. What, 3 war trinkets? I have explosion immunity, so I don't care about any of that. Okay, so there's a few full charges in there, or at least a couple mini charges anyway. Only doing that just to get the Child's Lullaby out of the pool. Small rock. It doesn't affect us negatively, so no big deal there. Okay, nothing that we really want there, so I'm not even going to worry about it. We get out of jail free card, which would allow us to go into the Mega Stand room. So we don't need to get the golden key now. Again, these just aren't neither one of these are that great for us here, so I guess we'll take HP. But not the items we're looking for here. What we're really looking for is just Archie or school bag. Now, we haven't seen Genesis yet, even though we saw it on the tracker. That was from the Spin Down tracker. So Genesis is still in play. That can be used as a Hail Mary last-ditch effort at getting an Archie for the Omega run. Deck of cards. Hermit cards, kind of whatever. First Justice card. We could turn that into the Nail, which it's something, but it's not something we want or need really. Nail's great, don't get me wrong. It's just not one of those items that we're looking for. That simple. It quite simply, literally means that it does not meet the basic criteria of which we are looking for in an item at this current time. So none of these, again, changing anything there. There's Spirit Sword, there's Psyfly, but nothing of note really. Sorry, Spirit Sword guy. This is you understand, I'm sure. Even though the Infinite Whirlwind is quite funny, it's a definite downgrade to our damage. Okay, so here's the Charge Bagger. We can overcharge Spin Down. Might as well, right? Of course, Death Certificate's also on the board. There we go. So plenty of rerolls here with Spin Down. Instant death there for Cage. Ooh. So this is our second chance here for the R key, and I think we're going to do it this time with our sharp plug. I'm just going to send it. Yeah, there's plenty of HP here, so I don't care about the 3 soul hearts. Bingo, bango, bongo. There's bot file for death certificate too. Death certificate would allow us to get the. It would allow us to get the school bag, but I think we can still have a chance of getting the school bag anyway. So we've got our key. We have a way of getting into the Mega Stand door. That neither one of those are a problem. Now it just comes down to us getting a teleport out of the mother fight. And there being a sack room in Corpse 2. That's the only thing holding us back from an Omega run at this point. Oh boy, exciting times here. We've already done boss rush. We've already done all that stuff. So all that, all of those things no longer matter. We only need to fight Isaac, Blue Baby, Mom's Heart, Stanley, Lamb, Mother. I wouldn't mind, honestly, getting Tech 1 just to cut down the visual doo-doo, but then Tech 1 at these tiers levels would be obnoxious. It'd be hard to listen to. Just trying to see what this is over here. Okay, it is the shop. Battery pack. Would have been nice if we still had spin down, which we don't anymore, obviously. And yeah, it just comes down to us being able to get out of the mother fight into Corpse 2, and then hopefully there being a sack room in there that we can get a victory lap from. There we go. And Spear of the Night, that is our spectral tiers there, which we already, I think, had already. What am I talking about? Of course we have it. We have freaking Continuum. This is a weird map. I'm thinking to the left, actually. I think the Super Seed Room's a red herring. Oh, I was wrong. Nope, it was just a turkey, and I'm the turkey. Oh, it has to be to the north because it can't be near the Super Seeker room. No boss room in the world that's shaped like that. Here's Mama Gertie. We get ourselves a range and damage upgrade. Not that we'll ever see the difference on the left side. It just at this point, just forget that we even have stats. It doesn't matter. They are not going to change unless we get something like Libra or something crazy. Truly outrageous. We've already beaten Old Hushy, so it's just, yeah. Just gotta run the gauntlet. Down goes Mom's Heart again, and then we're gonna go beat the ever-living tar out of Isaac and Blue Baby. And then from there, we use the R key after Delirium. Use the R key. We go alt path. Beat Mother. and then hope that we either get another R key or a teleport to the dark room after beating Mother, and then it's just on to Beast, and that's it. Haven't had Omega run in quite a long time here, and what a way to get the light streak back on track here for us to get an Omega run. It's what I'm hoping for. We still got to beat Mega Stan. We don't have to worry about the Mega Stan block anymore. Thanks to the pestering of me and others in the Isaac community to just leave the portal open. Just guarantee it. There's no reason why it should disappear. It's going to be a no-brainer here. I'm honestly surprised he lasted that long. Then we're going to go back over here and use our get out of jail free card to get into the Mega Stan door. We are not going to be able to. We don't need to move during this fight. I think we've got the stats. That's just constant damage. Down goes Mega Stanley. All right, then it's on to the big D. You're careening up the boss kills here. I don't know what happened. Oh, it was Kidney Stone. I don't know what happened there. Now, if we don't end up getting the portal after Mother, we can still have one last Hail Mary attempt by coming back to Void and beating Delirium one more time. As crazy as that seems, it is still technically possible for us to get an R key or death certificate through Void. But that's the absolute last ditch effort that we could have for making the Omega run possible here. Glad we got that sun card, because now I know there's nothing, literally nothing at the bottom of this map. We go right to the other bosses here. We're not going to waste any time. I know this isn't Delirium, but I have a feeling he's up here. He's one of these. Finally get Synth Oil. And that's going to give us the Spun transformation, too. Synth Oil had 3 times that we could have taken it on this run. We finally take it. Yeah, I don't really need any of those. I mean, Dark Princess Crown, I guess, but it still doesn't matter. This is the one that I think is Delirium, but it's probably not. Oh, it is. Look at that. Okay. Didn't know that Loki could tackle. You're looking like my Madden Ultimate team. But yo, down goes Delirium. And we've completed everything but Mother and Beastie now. There we go. Delirium is down. We R key. And we start off with the stairway. Oh my goodness. So now the goal is for us to go to Alt Path. Hive mind is absolutely massive here. So, things we're looking out for. Death certificate being the biggest one, because that can guarantee us the R key. Genesis is one that we can get an R key out of, but it's less likely, but it's still possible. Technically still possible. Gonna go alt path, and again, just not waste any time here. Plenty of money for the stairway, and yep. We're going through every single trinket in the book. The Keeper sack in the secret room, which is not something you see all that often. Head of the Keeper as well, might as well take it. Yep. We still got it. Oh man, what a better way to spend a Thursday here. The possible Omega run. We got to get the knife piece now. Min is Min dead. We did get Devil Deal, not that it matters. Again, I'm checking all the secret rooms just in case there's an R key or something like that. We get the red key, which is not R key, but you never know what that could lead to. Could lead to a door. You might even say a real red door. Yeah, this really doesn't matter, but Mom's perfume would give us a fear shot. I think anything's gonna fear us no matter where we're coming from. Let's go grab the knife piece real quick. Got to be real careful we don't fire in that room. We don't want to accidentally destroy the mirror because that would actually kill us. We go. All right. Knife piece number 1 is a go. Has been acquired. 2 hearts doesn't really matter. Obviously want to go down the mines here. We don't have to go in the mines. But this will prevent me from accidentally goofing it and forgetting that we're going for an Omega run here. Which I've been known to do from time to time. I have been known to be forgetful. We're just getting every single trinket, except ones that will boost our damage. Again, not that we need it, of course, but... Visual Baphomet would also be pretty nice if we can get it. I think it's worth it for us to look for the store anyway. Found it. Trinket smelter, sure. We'll smelt the... Smelt Greed's Gullet. Or, Rib of Greed, I mean. More options. I mean, we're not really going to see any more item rooms that much, so... That one's not really worthwhile. Second car battery. Unfortunately, those do not stack. Go to the member shop here, and yeah. Fool card. We really don't need the Fool card. First Fool card anyway. I know the boss isn't over here. I'm just checking for the item room. You wish I'd take IBS. I know, Zombolus. I know you. Great Gideon about the only boss that exists that we couldn't insta-murk. Must had to be one, huh? I guess we'll take Glass Eye here. And we got to get the second knife piece from the next floor, which should be really easy, especially with us having flying. We get Godhead, but no money. That is unfortunate. We don't have anything that produces money for us. So that kind of sucks. Not that we need it, of course, but it still would be nice to see. Let's just go get the knife piece now. Let's just go do this real quick. So if you have flying, you can actually bypass the whole golden button thing and just fly over. It doesn't have to be Guppy, just as long as you have 2 bombs that you can get your way through the wooden door. Again, everybody, if you're enjoying this episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus and you'd like to support my channel, easiest and freest way to do so is just by simply click the like button. That's all you got to do. Of course, just watching the video also helps out a great deal, everybody, and thank you so much. For those of you who do share, we've had a couple people sharing the videos. I really appreciate that. It's something we can look up on the analytics. And it helps the algorithm push to other people and reach new members and come by and enjoy the time in the live stream, and next thing you know, they're Mosh Pit members. Didn't think that we were going to be in range of that. I'm telling you, man, the immortal flies during the mother run are just my mortal enemy. I very rarely ever get hit by mother on this. Either it's because I misjudged something or it just wasn't, I was too lazy or just didn't pay attention. There we go. Just like that, we got our second knife piece here. I'm gonna get to 30 cents just in case if we end up having another Godhead incident. Make sure that we have enough money to buy anything we want. Boy, wouldn't those be some freeing words right there. Imagine being able to say having enough money to buy anything that we want. The concept of that is exciting, but also terrifying. I haven't really been looking for the ultra secret rooms. I haven't really cared, to be honest. Might be here. Not. Could have been. But it wasn't. Yeah, we don't need to hit anything in these rooms. We just simply shoot. I go singed. Problem at all. We get growth hormones here. And we head on down. So now we need to start looking for teleports, though. Teleports are going to be the biggest thing. This is 30 cents. Got Curse the Blinded. I believe this is infinite HP, isn't it? No, it's not infinite, but almost. Anyway. So yeah, we need to get a teleport of some kind. And that'll do it. Okay, so we now have a way of getting out of the mother fight. We just need now the last thing that remains for this to go right. If we're not going to get an R key and we're not going to get anything like that, the last thing that needs to go right is that we have a sacrifice room in Corpse 2. We now have a way of getting out there. Plus, we always had a way anyway because we have 9 lives. I could have just killed Isaac and then just simply walk out, but I prefer not to do that. And I would love to pick up all these items, but blind, so I am not giving the game an opportunity to screw us with missing no. Roid Rage here. And this is going to be all she wrote for Mom again. We can go back and, I mean, we can check for a death certificate or something like that, but Birthright has a chance to give you one. Still earn a souls too. Or Jar of Souls, if we ended up having backpack and spin down still, we would have absolutely made it. That's why I think part of me wants to say that that keeping spin down is more important than getting that first R key. And part of me wants to say that. So if we can get Birthright, we need 18 more cents to do so. And we are almost there, thanks to that dime from Mystery Sack. Mystery Sack really trying to impress people here. Virgo's great. We might as well take Virgo. Never know when you need a damage shield. Inky. I don't know if you knew this or not, but we don't need any tears ups. It's a good position to be in where we say we just don't need any tears. There we go. So that is Birthright. And let's see if maybe we can get lucky and get Death Certificate or R key. So Eden's Birthright will give us 3 random items no matter what from any pool. And yeah. I'll take Soul just because it does give us a very nice buff for the rest of the floor. And also clears any curses. Not that we need to worry about curses anyway. Yeah. Down goes Mama. And then we go into the womb door. All right. It's about to be moment of truth time. We need to see a sacrifice room, not on this floor, but the next floor. That is the only thing that matters at this point. Look at Holy Water. If we get the sac room on the next floor, it's all over. We got the Omega run locked up. If we don't, we still have the Hail Mary shot at going after Delirium and hoping that we get R key some way, somehow. So we still have options here. Oh my goodness. Oh, this great stuff. Money is still important here because remember we've got the stairway. Stairways can have Genesis. So we need to be able to have the buying power be ready to go. took us almost no time at all to get back up to almost 99 cents again. They Cat of Nine Tails, and here we go. All right, moment of truth time. Is there a sack room on the next floor? There is not. Okay, so now it comes down to... Now it comes down to us finding an R key some way, somehow in Void after beating Delirium. Or not even after beating Delirium, just finding one in Void. There's a cancer trinket after all this time. A golden cancer trinket, too. Unfortunately, we've already super capped at tiers. That bomb straight up disappeared. The game despawned that bomb. Alright, don't blink because Mother ain't gonna last long here. I don't even think she's gonna get one attack off. Okay, she got one attack off. Down goes Mama, and now it's once again a Hail Mary to Void to see if we can get an R key and Curse of Blind, of course. Purity and Glyph of Balance, which doesn't really matter. Curse of the Blind. Well, actually, you know what? Curse of the Blind doesn't matter because we have Soul. That's the whole reason why I ended up getting it. So, yeah. Curse of the Blind will not matter here. I think this is showing us Delirium. No, it just showed us a random boss. But this is going to clear the curse. So we're not cooked yet. We are not cooked yet. We just need a way to get back to above ground here. Even if Forget Me Now would be able to at least give us another opportunity. We're really stretching the time limits here, but there's no limit on time, obviously, but hour and 18 minutes and 16 seconds. This one's been pure excitement all the way through and through. For me, anyway. I assume you're having a good time as well. You're still here, still watching, still praying that we're gonna get this Omega run. I'm sure the bitrate looks amazing right now, by the way. Fred's super dead. There's Guppy's eye again. Yeah, we can take Ghost Bomb. It's fine. All right, starting to get a little nervous now. We're running out of boss items. We have no re-rolls. We have no spin down. We have nothing. We have no restarts in terms of our floors. So this is all going to come down to just pure luck. Magic Skin might be what we need. Magic Skin will allow us to go into the secret room. We have Sharp Plug as well. An item that we don't normally ever take. Oh, remember, we have car battery too, so car battery is gonna. We get double value out of Magic Skin. So you can't say that your boy ain't doing this the right way. I'm giving it my all here. We need Death Certificate or R Key, which is possible with Magic Skin in the Secret Room. We get Glitch Crown, which sets us up for disaster, but at the same time, though, there's no confessional booth, so we can't get rid of these broken hearts. So, and there is a fail limit. You can overuse Magic Skin, and then that's it. And you will not be able to live. The game will just kill you over and over and over again. Okay, game. That's twice now. I saw the telefrag happen. Okay, down goes this jerk. So we don't have very many more opportunities to get it there. Glitch Crown. It's going to take HP upgrades. Oh, I didn't want to clear this room. I'm trying to save as many full charges as possible, but we can only use this maybe 3 more times. So, but with Glitch Crown, I have hope. I have hope that we're going to be able to get it here. Just knock it out, and then I don't bung it up. Ooh, Eternal D6 though. Okay, so we've secured the Eternal D6. So in the last of last ditch efforts, we'll be able to re-roll everything in the item room, in the secret room, hoping. The only scary thing is that it's an Eternal D6 roll with the car battery. So it's Binge Eater. Yeah, that's the last time we can use it here. So there's also. There's also the D Infinity here. I think we're just going to go with the D Infinity. One time for us all here. Okay, we're not done. It's not done yet, but it's worrying that we're starting to see global items appear now, though. You can still get a full charge here on the D6. Exactly what I'm doing. We're just going to go right back into it. Okay, I think we'll get maybe one more opportunity here. Either way, though, what a run. What a run that we've had here. I think we're going to get one more opportunity. There we go. So this is it. This is for all the marbles. We either get an R key here or Death Certificate or Genesis or something, or that's it. And you can't say I didn't push this run to the limit. I tried my best. Let's see. Let's make it happen. We didn't get it. We can use Magic Skin one more time, I suppose. Yeah. Yep, that's going to do it. That is going to do it. We wouldn't even be able to We wouldn't even be able to use enough HP to tap for Sharp Plug. Oh, maybe. We still have plenty of HP here on... we got plenty of HP on the ground. Quad shot, man. But we have to keep these... We have to keep these... we've got to keep these item pedestals here just so we have the maximum amount of rerolls. So I'm basically just walking around and grabbing hearts and turning them into charges. I probably should have also grabbed the Blessed Penny, but we've already made our choice, and here we are. Okay. I'm trying, team. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. Come on, game. You know what we want. Quit being daft and just give it to us. We've come so far. Well, I tried my best, everybody. Omega denied, but we still have one hell of a run. From the moment we said go, this one was a instant classic. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember, the easiest way to support my channel is by simply clicking the like button. It costs absolutely nothing, and it takes less than a second to do, and it helps out so much. I cannot thank you enough for everyone who does that each and every day. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Have a great Thursday, Mosh Pit. And as always, see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. We'll get them next time. Thanks for watching this video. Like, thanks to patrons of mine like Paladin Moors and Fred. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta. A quick reminder, remember at the $5 tier, you get to do the closed beta test for this Invicta Randomizer app as well. Check it out on Patreon.